got going on Daily Live morning show?
Morning,
And
good
I'm Rosie
morning.
Rodrigo. We've got Luannah Victoria here with
Yeah.
me. We're gonna have such a great show today.
Aw.
Cannot wait. It is Dog Week, and it is season 2, episode 250. 250 episodes this year.
Incredible. Wow.
And the name of the show, Stuck on a Band-Aid.
Okay. I saw there was like, that's an interesting title. That would get some attention. I didn't
Yes,
understand
because it's,
what it was. Yeah.
Band-Aid, right? All
Band-Aid.
these
Yeah.
folks right
Makes
down
sense.
here,
Yes.
Band-Aid.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it is their anniversary today for that song.
Oh, that was such a beautiful song.
It's one of the best Christmas songs. It
Yes.
really is.
Yes.
Definitely, I'd say probably top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably say top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess that's what's going to be coming Christmas week. Christmas week, I'm going to do a top 5 Christmas songs.
Oh, that's going to be great. There's a lot of good ones.
So that's going to be a hard one. That's going to be really difficult.
Yeah.
Because, I love like Elvis's Christmas stuff.
Yes.
The Boss, there's a lot of Paul McCartney and Wings.
Mm-hmm.
And of course,
Right.
John Lennon's. So
John
this is
Lennon,
Christmas.
totally. So this is Christmas. Oh, yeah. That's a beauty.
It's going to be a tough one. Tough one.
Yeah.
Tough one. All right. So we've got,
You like
a top
tough ones,
5
right?
today.
You like tough ones. You like the tough ones.
Oh, I do.
That's
I
why
do. And I can spend hours doing it too. And generally do. You got a top 5 today, so I can't wait for that one.
Okay.
You've got Magic of Meditation.
Yes.
Which before the show I could have used some.
Yes. I tried to guide you with some deep breaths there. Yeah, I know tech stuff is crazy.
Yeah. I'm always deep breathing.
Yeah.
I'm always under stress, and I have to just like sit back. We got. Oh my God! I have Storytime. Storytime with Ron today.
Oh, I
I'm
haven't
loving it.
been a part of Storytime with Ron yet. Okay.
You're gonna get a taste of it today.
All right.
And of course, we're gonna open it up right now with the healing influence of dogs, and you're gonna love this one, Luannah. Watch these graphics.
Let's see. Oh, you used my picture.
Yes, I did. That's why I wanted you to post it, and I'm like, all right, I got this. I'm gonna do the photo. That dog is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
He is. Look, he's a cutie.
He's a cutie. Yeah. Yesterday I won a free Christmas branding shoot from a company I used for branding. And so he was just so cute. And so they ripped the paper open so it looked like you're bursting out. And so we were behind the paper running around. There's a little video of it too. Oh my God, it's hilarious. He's just so adorable. Yeah,
that picture is perfect.
Yeah.
Like that. Your dog's a ham.
He is a total ham. Oh God, I've got so many amazing pictures.
He is looking right at that camera,
yeah.
And he's enjoying every moment of this.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to choose just I think I got like 9 pictures out of the shoot that I could choose, right? And there was one I almost got. I didn't get it because the other ones won, but there was one here. He's like this, like he was looking at the camera, like sticking his tongue up, but like that, not just like a regular tongue. It's hilarious.
Now, if that one was there, I'm telling you, I would have rolled out my graphics extraordinaire, and I would have put that sucker with a basketball in his paw, dunking it like Jordan.
Oh,
you know how Jordan has his tongue out all the time?
Right,
oh my God, it would have been. It would have been a basketball thing for me. I would have just put that right with a net and dunking.
I should check if I can still grab that one. You can use it for one of your other things.
That's awesome. But the picture was just perfect, and I saw that and I'm like, look at this dog. He's just waiting for Hollywood right now.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Oh,
and he could be a star. I could picture him on a TV show.
Oh yeah, no, and he takes direction. He's amazing, right? And I got to show you the other pictures. They're just amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
this is the beauty. This is the beauty of Dog Week because I
Yes.
absolutely love dogs.
Me
And if my landlord was home, I would go and grab the two dogs down there and bring them up because they are so awesome. It's like every time I come to the house, they greet me,
Oh,
and it's like it's so awesome.
oh my
The
God.
love that you can get from a dog is just incredible.
It's just
Incredible.
it's out of this world. And I never had my own dog before Pono. I've had cats. I've had birds. I've had turtles, but I never had a
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
And
I've had
and
pretty much everything.
and the
I
way
mean,
that
you name it, I've had it in my house, and
beautiful.
I even had ferrets.
Oh, our son has two ferrets. Yeah, he has
Oh,
two
they're
ferrets.
so
Yeah,
awesome.
they're
They're
awesome.
so awesome.
Yeah,
So there's so much, right? And there's just being an animal lover. It's like I could do a topic about animals every single day and not get tired of it.
yeah.
You know, I would
Me-
just like to go through the whole encyclopedia of animals
oh, yeah,
from A to Z.
yeah,
So,
totally.
and
Yeah,
we do.
when my husband met me, I had a guinea pig, four lovebirds, and a cat.
Yeah.
And when it was like about I guess a few months in when he finally was staying over with me in my cabin on the island, and I woke up and I wake up and I'm like weep 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 hi guinea bear and I'm whistling and everything. He's like okay, and now and now he does that too, right? So it was so hilarious.
Yeah, it kind of rubs off on you, you know? It's like
Yeah,
like look, when it comes to animals, you just can't help it. And dogs are so special because the personality that they have is basically your personality.
it's true too.
You
Yeah,
know, they are so much like their owners.
yes, yes,
It's incredible. So when you get a dog that's really not nice and a mean dog,
yeah,
it's just taken after their owner.
yeah. Picking up
You
on
know, that speaks volume for their owner. So when your dog is lovable and it wants to be pet and socialize with you when you walk in the door,
yeah.
that's what you are.
Oh my God, yeah.
You
So
know, and that's great.
yeah,
It's so nice. It's like it's like if you're having a bad day
yeah,
and you just go home
yeah,
and your dog greets you, doesn't
yeah.
that make you feel better?
Oh my gosh, it's just
Like,
incredible. And actually, I recently saw a video where they were showing the energetics of a dog,
yeah,
and even just the like the tail moving, and you could see the energy kind of swaying back and forth. And they're also saying that the dogs, especially dogs, because of that energy, the fast movement,
yep,
they're actually clearing and purifying our environment because they're creating movement in the space. And so what
yeah.
that does is it helps move stuck energy as well, let alone the love in their eyes. But there's also that mechanical side of it as well, which I thought was really cool. And my husband and I thought that too. Like it's like he clears the space. He comes in and his tail's all over the place. We call him Turbo Tail Pono, right? He's like was one of
You
his
can't
nicknames.
help when a dog is happy.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
tail is wagging, and he's
yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah, 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 yeah. And that's how Pino always is. I leave, so I have my retreat center, right? And then I have my studio that outside I just have to walk like 2 minutes to. So I just leave him to go set up my studio 5 minutes, and I come back and he greets me like I have been away for a year. It's
I
just
know.
it's so, and every morning like
There's no better feeling.
he just jumps up and wake up to his kisses and his tail, and he's so happy. And
Yeah.
when we got Pono, so my husband's ex-wife, we have a very harmonious family. It wasn't always, but we worked really hard to create a blended family for our son, my husband's son, through his previous marriage.
Yep.
And we've done a really good job at it. It's amazing. I'm also the godmother of her two babies now as well, which is really beautiful.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
So she got a puppy, Coco. And she brought her to the island, and I just fell in love with her. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I said to my husband, I said, oh, I got this feeling like, why don't we get a dog? And he's like, oh, well, these reasons not, these reasons not, these reasons not, maybe later, and da 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 da. I'm like, okay, those are kind of reasonable too. And I went, all right. But I has a feeling in my heart. And then we went to the ferry. It's a cute story. So I wasn't going to share this, but here it is. We went to the ferry, and I was walking her, and Coco laid down in the grass, and she was like, her head was turned the opposite way to me, and she was just laying there. And this other woman walked by, and she says, oh, what a cute dog, right? And I said, yeah, we're considering getting her brother. She literally in that same second jumped up, looked at me, went, and the woman went, she said, oh my God, she heard you. I went, oh, and I'm somebody who listens to signs, it's like all my life. I'm like, wow, that really, made sense, right? I said that, and I said, husband, I said, there might be a bigger destiny afoot here beyond my own and your own rationalizations. And so there were like 5 puppies left, and Pono spoke to my heart right away. And Juan's like, are you sure that's the one? I said, absolutely, right? And so then I went to the puppy place, and all the puppies were still there. There were 16 puppies in the litter, 16 puppies.
Sheesh.
And the vet said that they were all going to be runts. Well, Pono's 95 pounds. He's no runt. But I went into the pen with the puppies.
Big dog.
and then I leaned down, and all of them came to say hi. And then Pono came. He just came up, and he put both his paws on my knees, and he did not budge. So he was my guy.
Wow.
And he's been with me ever since.
You just know when it's the right one, right? I mean,
yeah.
there's an instant bond.
Oh my gosh. And the way, my husband was like, okay, well, he can't come to the bedroom. And I'm like, okay, sure. And then a month later, okay. Well, he can't jump on the bed. A month later, now he calls him on the bed. Now he's even more, right? We had to get used to that. But the way that he opens the heart, and it's just, even my own heart. I'm a very open-hearted person. I love deeply, but he opened my heart on another level. It's just like
they have these personality traits that are so human.
Yeah.
It's like you can't really help it.
No, it's incredible. And so he's just changed our lives like immensely. And because I work at home, so we're together all the time, right? So it's just beautiful. But like, I remember when I was living in Berlin, and somebody was making a comment about, how, because in Berlin back then already people had lots of dogs. Everybody had a dog there, right? And somebody was criticizing that, well, dogs shouldn't be in the city. They shouldn't be in apartments and things like that. And I thought, oh, speak of the devil, here he comes. And then I was thinking about that. I said, okay, I get that, But then I said, and then I reflected. I said, but you know what? I said, these beautiful beings, they're keeping our hearts alive. They're our life support. They're our heart support in the cities, where things are cold, where things are so fast and impersonal.
Absolutely.
They keep that flame in our heart alive. Like, they give us so much service, all pets. But there's a different element with dogs that I never really understood until I had my own dog, right? And there's just a deeper, it's so hard to describe, but they give us such a service, because what they're doing is they're reminding us of a state that we once knew as well, where we were unguarded, where we trusted, where we were just natural, right? And so what I observed with one of my cats, Jeremiah, I had him for 19 years. He used to go for walks with me around the blocks when I lived in the city, and on the island, he'd walk with me to the beach. I'd play my flute, and then he'd beach comb, and then he'd walk back with me. He was the most amazing cat. And I had a moment, I was watching him, I went, why do we feel this feeling with pets? Like, why do I feel this? What is that? And I was watching him, and I went, yeah, because he's just him. There's no stress. There's no falsities. There's no masks.
Yeah.
And our nervous system naturally relaxes around that, because it also reminds us that's how we all started out, until we had to create a persona to survive, until we had to build an ego that is not well educated to survive, right?
Absolutely.
So when we're with pets and animals, it's like there's an automatic rest that comes into our body. It's incredible.
They just make you feel better.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can look. It's just it's just one of those things, right? I mean, you see it quite often with like animal experts that go to like Africa, and they work with big cats and stuff like that. And then, it's like you have like a little cub or something like that,
Mm.
and then they remember you,
I know.
or
Oh my God,
them,
I
not
have that
me,
experience. Yeah, it's
like
incredible.
a decade later, and you see these stories on how this big lion just goes and gives a guy a hug,
Yeah, I know.
and it's like it's
I know.
terrifying, but yet how
Spectacular.
that animal just
Yeah.
remembers.
Yes.
And they're not going to remember you. Well, they will remember you if you do something horrible to them,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it ain't going to have that kind of result.
No. No. Yeah.
But it's just, that's just it. An animal will remember that scent.
Yes.
And
Completely.
it's just like you said, when you can leave 5 minutes, and then it's like there's no better feeling when you walk in
Yeah.
and that animal is just waiting for you and just so excited that you're
Yeah.
there.
And pouring just like nothing but the deepest love through his
It's
eyes and everything.
absolutely
It's
incredible. And
incredible.
I don't care how bad of a day you had,
Yeah.
you could have been, through the ringer, could have
Mhm.
lost your job,
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
hit by a car,
Yeah.
lost a fortune. You walk in that door,
Yeah. And all that matters is
that
that
dog
love.
it's gone.
Yeah.
You just feel that moment,
Yeah. Completely.
and it's so much better. It's so much better, and
Yeah.
I love it. Like I half the time I look for a reason just to go outside
Be able
and
to see it
just see
coming
the
and
dog.
yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna go outside. Maybe the doggies will be there, and then
Yeah.
it's like
No,
that's just
it's therapy.
better. It's just better.
It's totally, yeah, and even science has shown it's like therapeutic. That's why they have dogs that go visit elderly homes and sick
Yeah,
kids and
yeah,
things like that because
yeah.
they immediately the serotonin and the oxytocin just immediately just starts flowing in our bodies chemically, biochemically. It's a fact, right? As soon as
Yep.
we're engaging with a dog in particular, any pet, but especially the dog, because the dog is really engaged in giving,
Yeah,
right? They're that is all they do, right? Cats give in a different way, right? But dogs,
yeah, yeah.
they pour it on you. They don't hold back, and it's just
No, they don't hold back. Cats are a little standoffish.
yeah, yeah.
They know when they want some attention. They'll
And they
just
know
go
when
get
they
it.
don't. Yeah, and they're like, okay, I'm done, and then they walk away.
Yeah, right.
Guys,
Exactly.
we're done. It's like
Dogs,
I can cuddle him the whole day, and he'll never have enough.
nope,
It's,
never
it's
get enough. You
I'm
can
just
pet
gonna
them and pet them and pet them and pet them and pet them,
yeah,
and they'll be like, "Just keep going, keep going, keep
yeah,
going."
totally, totally. I'm just gonna go
My
grab a
arm's getting tired.
totally. I'm gonna grab a treat to get him on the sofa. Hang on a second. So
Yeah.
here. Oh,
Oh, you gotta love animals. Look, this is my favorite week that we've had for themes so far.
oh,
Favorite theme week right here.
Suba, 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 come over here. Come over here. Look at this
Tell him
guy.
there's a camera.
Oh,
There we go.
oh,
There we go.
he's having his
An
cookie.
absolutely beautiful animal.
Look at
Look
this
at that
guy.
dog.
Look at this beautiful boy. Isn't he just amazing? You're
And,
my
and see, that's just it. It's like the perfect sidekick, right?
yeah, totally.
Like you could take them really anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like I do love this movement with places that are opening up to animals. And I know it's the support animals that really get the attention, but aren't they all support animals?
Oh, they totally are. Yeah, they keep
I
our heart
mean,
going.
there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
And that's why I like those like cafes that open up for animals and stuff like that. I think that's great.
Hmm.
And if I had a place, of business, I would not disallow animals.
Animals.
You want to bring your dog in, as long as they're tame and
Yeah, and
you
they're not
know
gonna bark and tear up the place. Yeah. Yeah.
right. I mean, you can't have a dog that's aggressive, but I mean, come on, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, really,
Yeah. He's
it doesn't get better than that.
no.
So it's
And
like I don't understand like hospitals that don't have their own dogs.
yeah, that's
Like that should be hospital 101. Just
mhm,
have a nice dog there, golden retriever, whatever it may be. I don't care what kind of dog it is.
yeah,
But people
yeah,
love them, and if they just bring them around, people will be healthy in no time.
yeah,
Telling you, it
yeah.
works.
What they also do is like you stop thinking if you have like brooding thoughts or you're sad or you're depressed or whatever, or just
Yeah,
when we have when we don't know how to regulate our thinking, we tend to loop in the same thinking, right?
yeah.
So these beauties, they help bring us out of that loop, right? Look at that beautiful kiss, yeah, sweetheart, right? So they really
That's perfect. That's perfect.
right? They interrupt our trances, the trauma
Yeah,
trances that we put ourselves through, right? Because we don't realize it, but if we're thinking the same thoughts, like we have 60,000 thoughts a day. So if like the majority of them are only about what's wrong, what's wrong,
yeah.
right? We are hardwiring ourselves for misery and sadness. And I know he's like, I love you, mama. Right. And so one of the things we need to do when we want to grow out of those states is we need to create things that interrupt it. We need to do things that interrupt it. And these beauties, they really help to do that. And then going in
They
nature,
do.
another big one,
They
and
do.
finding creative hobbies, something to keep us in movement, because what
Yeah,
happens, we're wired to be in movement. We're wired to do that. But if we're stuck in a loop, we have the sense of moving because we're just repeating, but we're not moving and evolving and becoming. And
right.
that's what we're here to do. So one of the key things that helped me get through massive depression, complex trauma, despair, all this stuff. I've been there. I've been in those pits. I know them well. I've decorated them. I know the furniture is there. Right. But the thing that I learned in my 20s was that in those states, as long as I keep moving, even just a little bit,
Yeah,
even if I just do one little thing, like when I was in a really deep state of trauma processing, I had an exercise that as soon as I started seeing myself spiraling, I would open my balcony door and I'd go out and step on the grass. That was one of
yeah.
my exercises. Another one playing my flute, another one cuddling with my kitty cat. Oh, look at this guy. Right? So that is so important and essential. And a dog gives us constant attention and movement. So that's one of the best. They're really like
Absolutely.
they're therapy dogs. All dogs
Yeah,
are therapy
and
dogs for
I'll
that
tell
reason.
you, my mom obviously was, old, and she was very frail, and she was always very independent, and being to the point where she absolutely needed people's help to live. And I remember, moving there and just taking care of her. It was hard for me
Mm-hmm.
to see her like that,
Yeah, of
let
course.
alone what she was feeling. Could
Mhm.
not even imagine that,
Oh, totally.
you
Yeah.
know?
Mm.
And my niece has this big, huge golden doodle.
Oh,
Beautiful dog. Beautiful dog.
beautiful.
I mean, when this thing stood up on its legs, it was bigger than me,
Yeah. Wow.
right?
It's like Pono. He's
Her
he's right up to me in my head. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's best days
Hmm.
was when my niece brought Rocky, the golden
Oh,
doodle, to see
oh,
her, and he loved her. He
oh,
was so protective, and, it's like my niece was, giving an example one night, and she's like, "Oh, he won't let anything happen to her."
yeah.
She's like, "Watch," and she goes to, like, pretend to grab her wrist,
Yeah.
and he growled at her. He growled at her, and I'm like, "Well,
Wow.
that's interesting." She's
Wow.
like, "Yeah, I don't, it's weird." She's like, "It's weird. They have this bond,"
Hmm.
and she's like, "I swear it's grandpa." Because, like, I mean, very protective of her, and
Yeah.
always was like, this is a big dog.
Yeah.
And this dog knew how frail she was and was so gentle with her. It was
Oh.
crazy, crazy, right? But this is what a dog does. They just know. They just know.
They
And they
just,
know when they mess up too. They're human. They make mistakes.
yeah, totally.
And they'll be like,
Oh, I didn't
"Oh."
mean that. Sorry.
They give you that look, the little
Yeah.
side
Yeah. The
look.
little side look.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Totally.
You can't get mad at them. You can't. It's hard. If anybody, like, this is why I don't understand, how people can abuse an animal.
I don't
I'm
know.
just,
Yeah.
it just, it irritates me.
Yeah.
It irritates me. These are the best animals. I swear.
They are.
Dogs are
They
dogs are great.
they're just. It's just incredible. We're actually going to sire Pono so we get some baby Ponos. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna
Here.
get some action?
Yeah, we're gonna get some baby Ponos.
He's gonna get busy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what else do you got with healing? I mean, just talk.
So,
I don't even know if we actually defined, what we were going to talk.
well, a
It
little
just
bit. I think we
kind of
did. I
it
think we did a
edged
little bit.
into it because it's
Yeah.
just a no brainer to me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a no brainer.
Yeah.
If somebody's feeling down, somebody's feeling lonely, best thing, get a dog.
Or go walk dogs for the SPCA.
Yeah.
Go walk. If you can't get your own dog, go volunteer because these dogs need walks and they will love you like crazy. That's like
Really?
total.
They can do that?
Yeah, yeah. At least here in Canada, they have dog walkers that will go to SPCA and will walk dogs. Yeah.
Danny is here. Hi, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
He says, hi, Luannah. Hi, Ron. Danny is here. Yes, Danny, you are here. Danny, I got a question for you. Do you have a dog? Because it is dog week, and we've been talking about dogs and healing and stuff like that. How good they make you feel.
Yeah.
So I was curious, Danny, if you had a dog.
Mhm.
Um, Man, I miss my dog. I've missed my dog every single day since it passed.
I can.
When I was a kid,
Mm,
and
it's
I've just never gotten another one because it's almost impossible to duplicate what that felt like.
no, you can't. But do you remember the movie? Did you see the movie A Dog's Purpose or Dog's Life? Did you see that one with Harrison?
Dog's life, yes. A
Dog's.
dog's purpose, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was Dog.
A dog's life, but I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. Anyways, it was beautiful how the dog was reincarnating, right? And
Yeah.
then back to him in the end as a different dog.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
a beautiful story. Yeah.
It is, and it's almost possible not to like a dog movie. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched a ton of them.
Yeah.
Everything from Benji to
Yeah.
Shaggy DA to Snow Dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eight Below, one of the best
Oh, that was a
dog
great
movies.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, what a great movie that was!
Yeah.
I love animals. I love
Yeah.
animals.
Me too.
So,
Me too. In
um,
Egypt, I looked up some facts about healing effects of
oh,
dogs too.
okay, bring it.
So, pardon me. So, in ancient Egypt, dogs were considered sacred and often associated with Anubis, the god of the afterlife. Some temples welcomed dogs as spiritual guardians and comforters. In ancient Greece, temples dedicated to the healing god Asclepius often had dogs roaming the grounds. It's believed they were used in rituals where they would lie down or lick the wounds of the sick, a gesture believed to aid healing. And I had a friend once who he's passed on recently, and he said just whenever he had a cat, he said, I'll just let the dog lick it and it's going to take care of it. He's going to heal it. He was like an old sailor kind of type guy.
Yeah.
So there's that information there.
Was his name Popeye?
Yeah. It could have been.
Oh my gosh, Colin Butterskin.
Yeah, Florence Nightingale. Sorry. Florence Nightingale. He was the founder of modern nursing and observed that small pets helped alleviate anxiety and loneliness in patients. especially with those
Absolutely.
facing long-term illness or psychological trauma. She would often bring lap dogs into the hospital wards. So that already started way back when.
Yeah, way back.
World War II PTSD recovery dogs. After World War II, convalescing soldiers were introduced to therapy dogs in veteran hospitals. One of the most famous dogs was Smokey, a Yorkshire Terrier who comforted wounded soldiers and lifted morale in field hospitals and recovery wards. Smokey is considered one of the first therapy dogs recorded in modern history.
You know what my dog's name is?
What?
Well, was
Smokey?
Smokey.
No way! Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So
Oh,
Danny says, I do when I had cancer and when I battled the cancer, my oncology doctor told me to get a dog. Since then, I got a dog half Maltese and half Maltipoo
wow.
called Shoo Shoo. We have pictures of each other, Ron. And so, Danny, can
Wow.
you like send that to me right now? Maybe I can get that picture up at some point this
Wow.
show. Um, I will post the RI broadcasting dot media at Gmail. Send that to me, Danny, and I'll post the picture up on the screen.
Oh, that's
'Cause
beautiful.
I look, I'll go extra miles for dogs. I really would.
Hmm.
You know, I think it's just awesome.
Yeah.
This whole week has been spectacular. Like
Yeah.
me and Kenny did a long show on Sunday, and I did 3 topics about dogs.
Oh,
I mean, I could
beautiful.
just do a topic about dogs like every day.
Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. And
So,
dog is God spelt backwards, right?
oh my gosh, yes, yes, and they
And
are, they
they
are,
they're messengers. They are definitely incredible. Yeah, and so the scientific stuff that I've already talked about though too is that they immediately start to release the oxytocin and serotonin in us, and those are our
yeah,
happy feel good hormones. And again, when I was sharing about our thinking, right? When we have, I call it stinking thinking, right? It
yep,
it clouds us, it weighs us down, and then we release body chemistry that actually affirms it. Unless we take action with our frontal brain to change it, it won't change. We have to take that action. We have to choose it, right? And
yeah,
it's hard to do just on your own, but when you have a beautiful friend, then they help bring that. It's scientifically proven. They activate that part of our biochemistry, which then naturally helps bring us back to our frontal cortex, because then we feel safe. We feel rested. We feel secure. We feel loved. And we are wired to love. We are wired to love and give love. That is the natural state of our being. And that's what
right,
got interrupted through trauma, through loss, through ancestral traumas, everything, right? So the path for me is back to love, right?
yeah,
And everything that I've ever done in my life, every ceremony, every training, everything, it's all about coming back home to love. That's what that's all
yeah,
about. And
absolutely.
these beautiful beings, they really help us to do that.
Yes, they do. They do. All right, let's get to wow, it's already been 35 minutes on the show.
Oh,
And
God.
so we gotta move along. Look, you are watching us live on Kick, YouTube, and Rumble at Rhode Island Broadcasting. You're also watching us live on Twitch at RI_broadcasting, and of course on X/Twitter at Broadcasting RI. You can listen to the audio platforms of Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, and iHeartRadio at RI Broadcasting. And follow us on all of our social medias, including but not limited to MeWe, TikTok, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Parlor, Space Hey, and Gab at RI Broadcasting, and we also are on Patreon at RI Broadcasting. I got my mug right here, filled with tea, and I just discovered that this tea has so much sugar in it, it's ridiculous.
Oh, what kind of
I
tea?
didn't put any sugar in it. It's just in there.
What kind of tea? An instant tea, or
It's just regular black tea.
and it's already sweet. Wow.
So, yes, because yesterday, I had a doctor's appointment, and I took my blood sugar, and we'll just say it was a little high. It was 238.
Okay.
I then took it again after the tea in the morning,
Yeah.
and it was 251, and I only drank a third of the cup. Not even.
Wow.
So I don't know how that works. I was a little surprised by that, so I'm a little scared about the tea now. And here I am. I thought I was doing a great thing, not adding any sugar to it anymore. Started doing that this year.
You already have.
So I just had the tea with a splash of milk
Wow.
and a lot of sugar. Lot of sugar.
Celery and cinnamon, those two help equalize your blood sugar. Celery, especially fast. You eat a stalk of celery, your body balances really
Celery is so terrible, though.
I know, but it's the bitter, and it does. I've used it before when I oversweeted, and then I'd eat a piece of celery, and then my body, I could feel within 10-15 minutes it equalized.
Really?
Didn't have anything to measure, but yeah, it really works. Yeah.
Maybe I should just suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, suck it up, Buttercup.
And just chew on a piece of celery. Oh my god, that's just awful, though. Can I dip it in peanut butter? Will that counteract anything?
Well,
It's just because the peanut butter has sugar in it.
Unless peanut butter has sugar in it, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
but
I don't know.
cinnamon pills also, and there's also a new technology
Well, I love cinnamon.
that came out. There's a company called Trenant, and they developed an enzyme that actually transforms the glucose when you eat the food. It transforms it into fiber, and it's really revolutionizing people with diabetes. Yeah. So I can send you information on that. Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking for any shortcuts.
Yeah.
Any shortcut I can get, I'm gonna take it. All right. Follow us on Facebook at Going On Daily Morning Show page. We want to be able to go live on Facebook, seeming Mark so rudely took our Facebook Rhode Island Broadcasting page away. I guess he can't handle a little bit of criticism. I don't know. I have no idea why he would do it. It makes no sense. Because we are the best show that they've ever had on their channel, on their network. So, but we're doing fine without them. But we'd like to be doing better than, So get on there, follow and share to all your friends. You can also go to the RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net website, and we have all the stuff that I just said, has all the shows. And you can get music, you can get movies, you can get all kinds of sports, and, everything is on there. Paranormal, you name it, we got it. So get on there and enjoy. We also have the Hall of Fame voting that you can do on there. And Danny, you need to stop voting on these things. We want your opinions, So last month, Robin Williams took home the inductee title, and he was entered into the Going On Daily Hall of Fame, joining the Beatles, Grease, and Golden Girls.
Wow. All right.
So he joined them.
That's good company.
That is good company. So he had 55% of the votes. Tom Hanks and Philip Seymour Hoffman had 18%. Gene Hackman only 9%. Sean Penn didn't get any votes. Not one.
Wow.
Not one.
Wow.
So this month it is music time, and we have Madonna, Janet Jackson, Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, and Pat Benatar.
Whoa.
Good luck with this one.
That's a hard one.
This is. I mean, this is packed.
But Pat,
Like, I
Pat
don't think you can be wrong.
no,
Whatever vote
they're
you
all
give.
amazing. But I sing Pat Benatar for karaoke. That's my.
That's who I voted for. I voted for Pat
Yeah,
Benatar, the best
love her.
female rocker
Love is
ever.
a battlefield. Love is a battlefield. We are young.
Yeah, no, I like her earlier stuff than that.
Songs.
You know, treat me right, hit me with your
Yeah,
best shot.
yeah. Hit me with
You
your best
know,
shot too. That's a
Ah,
great one. Yeah, yeah. She's awesome.
great stuff, Pat Benatar. But vote. You can also vote in. You know, right in the comments. We take those votes too. So Danny, vote for your favorite female artist of the 80s.
Look at this guy. He's
I
sleeping.
know, he's just chilling. He's
He's
loving life right now.
yeah. He's just like
Loving life.
yeah.
I'm still hoping that Danny sends us that picture because I'd like to put it up there. I have not gotten it yet. So, all right, it is time to move on to the next thing. It is story time with Ron.
Okay.
My dog Smokey.
Oh.
Look, there's so many. I have millions of stories, but I can't do millions of stories. But I do have some of my favorites. It all started. First of all, my dog is a rescue dog.
Okay.
When we got this dog, my mom brought it home, and it was abused.
Hmm. Nice.
So she rescued this thing,
Hmm.
and it was an instant bond with the family.
Oh.
That dog was loving life.
Hmm.
So the first story I have was Christmas.
Mhm.
The dog, he just loved to look inside the Christmas balls, like the shiny ones,
Oh.
and he could see his reflection. And he got so rambunctious, he knocked a tree down, and it landed on top of me and my little sister. My sister was a toddler at the time.
Did he bark at them too? Did he bark at the balls too?
Yes, he did. He did. So, kind of funny. And
What
my
did he
mom was like, "What are you doing?" She blamed it on us. It's like we didn't do anything. The dog just attacked the tree.
Oh, wow.
So
Hilarious.
he was like, my mom knowing where this dog came from. It
Mhm.
was a relative that actually she got it from.
Oh, okay.
So she had seen
The
one of
abuse.
my relatives beat the dog, and she took it from him.
God bless.
So
Bless
she
your mom that
saved
she
the
did that.
dog.
Bless her that she did that. Yeah.
Yes. And so which is very, very important to the next one. Um, my sister gave the dog a little dog biscuit, right? Little
Okay.
milk bone.
Yep.
So the dog ate it, right? Well, my little sister, being a toddler, decided that she wanted it back.
Oh,
She
uh-oh.
stuck her whole arm down his throat, and he's just
Whoa.
gagging. Never bit.
Wow.
Never bit down. He was just like, "Somebody help me."
Oh my gosh.
So it was impressive that that dog, coming from its background, never bit down.
Wow.
And it was just one of those stories that always stuck with me because I was like 10,
Yeah.
maybe 10, might not even have been 10. So, yeah, matter of fact, I can guarantee I wasn't 10. I had to be even younger than that
Yeah.
because, thinking the dog, lived 16 years. So it couldn't have been, I wasn't 26 when the dog was put down. I was still in the house. So I was young, was
Right.
very young.
Yeah.
So never bit down. And one time, because back in the day, you know, it was okay to have your dog loose around the neighborhood,
Yeah.
unless it's gonna bite people, right?
Of course. Yeah.
So, and we have this wooded area that's in back of the house, and used to go back there all the time,
Mm.
and and do whatever dogs do, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Well, it was, I don't know, it was raining heavily, and it was, I don't know, maybe like 9 o'clock at night. It had just gotten dark. It's almost like completely dark, but not quite. It was definitely summertime, and it was raining, and my mom asked if I've seen the dog, and I'm like, no. And so I went outside, and I went into that wooded area. It
Mm.
was used to be for like mini bike. It's because we called it the mini bike trail,
Okay.
and I can hear him kind of yelping for help,
Oh no.
and I had to go way into the woods, and of course he was stuck in a giant thorn bush that was like huge. I had to
Oh
crawl through that
my
to
God.
get to him, to get him out of there. In
Oh,
the thorns.
oh my
That that
goodness.
was rough. That
Oh,
was rough. No pun
that,
intended about dogs, but
yeah.
that was rough.
Yeah, that was right. That was a good one.
So
Fun.
so that was one of those stories that, okay, I'm gonna help you, and you know, of course the dog appreciates everything, right?
Yeah.
So it took me forever to get out of there, crawling through the mud too, by the way.
Oh my goodness.
Took
Yeah,
me forever.
I can imagine.
So it was stuck in the woods. And dogs are so amazing on what they do. And I remember one day I was shooting a hockey puck against the steps in front of my house,
Okay.
you know, and my dog's sitting there just chilling, watching me. And my sister went for a walk with her newborn, which is Melissa, who has that golden doodle.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So it was her, and she's walking, Melissa in the stroller, and then these two Doberman pinchers came out and attacked them.
Oh
My
my God.
dog flew down there
Yeah.
and got into it with both those dogs, took a beating because he wasn't that big. He was only a medium-sized dog,
Right.
maybe 40 pounds.
Wow.
You know, Medium-sized dog took on the two Dobermans to protect my
Wow.
sister and my little niece at the time. She was only a baby,
Wow.
and took a beating from them two, but fought them off.
Wow.
That's how much a dog is part of the family.
Yeah.
Very
Wow.
protective.
Yeah. Very.
Another time, my sister lived down, a few blocks away in a little cottage, and same same baby, same baby.
Okay.
Um my dog would go down there like every day,
Hmm.
and it would, most of the times it wouldn't come back, and my sister would call and say, "Oh, Smokey's here, he's just sitting by, Melissa's, crib, and he
Hmm.
just stays there all night."
Wow.
And
Wow.
every night would go down there at night and would just lay by the crib again
Oh.
every night. Now, come to find out, they had a rat, and it would go down into the crib.
So the dog was protecting, Smokey
The
was
dog was
protecting the
protecting
rat.
by sitting right by that crib, and they found like the little like chew marks and stuff like that.
Right.
They always thought it was, the dog with his claws or something trying to
Right.
get, and they were a little worried, and then they ended up staying up and finding out that it was a rat.
Wow. Oh my,
So
it's incredible.
once they caught the rat, dogs was
Didn't get down there anymore.
down. Yeah,
Wow.
didn't stay overnight anymore.
Wow.
It was amazing what dogs can do.
Yeah. What they,
Um,
yeah.
there was a day that my dad was putting in a new sidewalk,
Hmm.
and at the bottom, at the end of the sidewalk towards the backyard, he decided, oh, everybody's going to put their handprints in the cement, so that way, it's the family thing. So,
Yeah.
my two sisters, my dad, my mom, and me all put our hands in there. And I said, well, what about Smokey?
Yeah, absolutely.
And he calls him. And what does the dog do? He runs across the whole entire thing.
So he's there.
So my dad looks and he's just shaking his head. It's like, that was a bad idea.
Oh my God,
Right.
that's so
But
sweet.
then he decided, all right, everybody had their names in it, right? And he decided Smokey, 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 all the way down. It was the funniest thing because my
Oh,
dad worked all day on the new sidewalk, and Smokey comes along and just destroys it.
that's hilarious.
It
That's
was so funny. Oh my god,
that's
such
hilarious.
good times. But I always, I always remember for one other reason, Bruins. I used to watch the Boston Bruins.
Okay.
And so I used to like sit on the floor with my back on the sofa, and I would sit there and I'd have a bag of Jacks, the cheese puffs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And my dog would watch the game with me. I
Oh,
don't know if it was just to watch the game with me or if it was that I'm sitting there with a bag of Jacks and he
yeah,
knows he's going to get some from me, because I would always give him some.
yeah, of course. It's
But
hard
he
to
would stay
hear.
there with me the whole entire game, and it was awesome. And I always remembered that, watching the game with my dog Smokey.
Oh,
So,
beautiful. Oh, those
so
are
that's
great stories.
what I loved, and that's I picked out the best stories of that. I mean, there are so many, with that dog.
Yeah,
Just an absolute perfect dog. Couldn't be any better.
yeah.
And I remember it was 16 years old. I think I was around 18 or 19, and when she had to put it down because it had arthritis, it couldn't see, it couldn't hear, and it
It
was
would be
and it
hard.
was just hobbling. It got hit by a car,
Oh my goodness.
probably about a month before she had to do that,
Oh,
and it was hard. It was hard.
oh,
So she was in tears when she came back,
oh, I
and
can.
I could not even imagine what she felt.
Yeah, no,
I mean, we had that dog for 16 years.
that's a long time.
And it was literally a family member, and that was hard. That was hard. And we never got another dog after that.
Mm,
Nobody had another dog, until my sister ended up getting a dog when she got married and all that stuff. But other
but
than that,
you guys never did
I
that.
didn't get another one.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Mm.
So yeah, so they do mean so much.
When you were just to say a little story of Pono, when you were talking about going into the forest, so we're on the island, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes in the beginning, we were helping Cynthia with her dog Coco, right? So his sister. They were just like a year and maybe a year, not even a year and a month, maybe. And Coco was a little bit more wild, and she would just chase anything, and Pono would follow her. They disappeared for 17 hours
Sheesh.
in the winter, in the cold, still
Yeah.
puppies, no food. Oh my God, those were the hardest hours of my life.
Yeah, I mean
not
that's
knowing
it.
not knowing if I would see them again, because it's a big island, it's forest. They could get lost forever if they
Yeah,
don't find their marker back. And
yeah.
fortunately, I put a APB up to all the on the Galliano Island page, and please keep an eye out. They're missing in action. And then I got a message at like 9:30 in the morning. A neighbor saw them down by the little beach down the street from us. So I got in my car right away, and I
It was
drove.
party time.
Yeah, I drove there, and then I just saw the tails disappearing around the corner, getting to go towards the main road. And then I got out of the car and Pono turned around. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I said, guys, it's me. Because they were shocked, they were in shock, and then they just ran to me and they just jumped in the truck and, and I think Pono
Yes.
for like 3-4 days. Coco, she's a wild one; she got over it real quick. But Pono, he was shell shocked because he's a mama's boy.
Yeah.
So it was
So it leads me to believe that the other one was the reason.
totally because he wanted to protect her. She ran off, and then he followed her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
thank goodness, yeah, thank
See,
goodness that they found their way
if they
back.
could have voices, oh my God, it would be
Yeah.
great if they
Oh,
could speak,
oh my God.
and you
I
could
wish I had this
understand
like
everything.
gadget, right? The dog translator collar, right? Right. This Inspector Gadget, right? The dog has a little collar that translates all of his sounds and what he wants to say. Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
we've gone 56 minutes and I've only done 2 topics.
Dog love. Well, I could do the meditation one the next time if there's no time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this really quick for the top 5 because there weren't that many of them, so I think I can do 5 minutes of this. Ron's top 5 Band-Aid music artists. Of course, today is the anniversary of the release for "Do They Know It's Christmas." Bob Geldof decided to do this for to help people in Africa. And today still this charity still exists.
Wow. I didn't know it
It's
still
still
existed.
going.
Wow.
So
Cool.
you can still help by, going to, the Band-Aid. I think it's the Band-Aid Foundation, if I'm not mistaken.
Hmm.
So there's a bunch of music artists that performed, and I decided, oh, let me pick out my top 5 from these performers.
Mhm.
So these are the people that were on the record. Culture Club
Oh
was
yeah,
on there.
right. They were good.
Heaven 17,
Mm.
Status Quo.
Oh, status quo. I don't remember having 17, but status quo. Yeah,
Yep.
cool.
Paul Young. I had the 45 every time you go away.
Oh, that's who sings that one.
Every
Okay.
time you go
Oh,
away.
oh,
It's a great
yes.
song. So Paul Young was on there. Ultravox was on there.
Mhm.
Style Council.
Oh yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
Of course, Boomtown Rats, because that was Bob
Oh,
Geldof's
I heard them.
band. And,
Yeah.
so he was on it. I did not know this, but Jody Watley was on there.
Who's Jody Watley? I don't remember. Was she in a band or which?
She was a female singer. She had a few songs,
What was? Can you hum one of the?
I don't remember them, but
Oh,
I remember her.
okay.
I can't remember the song that was. She had a really good song, and of course, Spandau Ballet was on there.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, they were great. Yeah.
You know this much is true. All right, so that's about as best as I'm gonna do. Also, on the backside, David Bowie, Big Country,
Wow.
Holly Johnson from Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and
Oh,
Paul McCartney all did spoken messages. So they weren't there in the studio because they were all around the world and they just couldn't go there.
yeah.
So they had like concerts and stuff like that they were doing. So they did spoken words and they sent it to him and they put it on the backside of the album. This song went number 1 in Australia, Belgium, Canada, Denmark, Ireland,
Wow.
Australia, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Sweden, Switzerland, UK, and West Germany. It only made it to number 13 in the United States.
Are
Unbelievable.
you serious? It only made number 13 in the United States?
Only number 13.
How is
That's
that possible?
appalling. It's appalling. It's embarrassing too,
Oh my
matter of
goodness.
fact. So my top 5, right? First, honorable mentions, Bananarama was on there. I
Mm,
love Bananarama.
I love
You know,
Bananarama. Yeah. Yeah.
Cruel Summer, one of my favorite summer songs.
Yep, it's a great one.
And my number 6 didn't make the list. Number 6 was Sting.
Oh, Sting didn't make the list?
Sting didn't make the list. If it was Police, he would have made the list. But he was the only one, so it's just Sting.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
Huh?
like the Police more than I like Sting.
Okay, gotcha.
Number 5, George Michael. He was
Oh,
there
yeah.
representing Wham at the time, but it's
Oh,
George Michael. The other one wasn't there because I think they were like ready to split up
already
at
ready getting to go apart
that
from each
ready
other.
to go.
Yeah.
George Michael, I think his music is awesome. I love it.
I I have a funny story about that. I had a friend in school. He looked identical to George Michael, like identical. His
I
name was
mean,
Mark.
that's not a bad thing, right? I
No.
mean, he was a good-looking guy.
Oh, totally. But we went to the Eaton Center one day, and we got chased up the elevator by a whole group of Japanese people who thought he was George Michael, and we had to run to the Eaton Center.
Oh, if I were him, I would have played that out. Oh my
He played
god.
it out a bit, but they wouldn't go away, so we had to.
Well, yeah, that's a little annoying. But
But
this is
it
just
was
what
hilarious. I
what
always,
he
whenever
goes
you
through,
think of
right?
George Michael, I think of that. It always comes, that memory comes back.
Yeah, another one that we lost too soon, I
Yeah.
mean, he's so talented, so talented.
Mhm.
Number 4, I have Phil Collins.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Phil.
yeah.
I mean, he's great. He's fantastic. I mean, you don't even whether he's solo or with Genesis,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter
yeah.
because
He's
he's so
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Number 3, I have these guys, Cool in the Gang. Love
Oh,
their
I love Cool in
music.
the Gang. Yep, I love Cool in the Gang.
And I think I actually had a dream of their music last night.
No way. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I slept. I only slept for 6 hours, but it was probably the best night's sleep I've had in weeks.
I only slept for
Um,
3.
what was that?
I only slept for 3 hours.
Yeah, usually that's about what I get. But last night, and it went back to when I used to DJ, and I was a young cat in my dream, playing Cool in the Gang. That's all it was, just me playing a
Wow,
record, Cool in the Gang, at
cool.
some dance where everybody was faceless.
Oh, cool.
That's it. Nobody had faces except for me, and I was just get down, get down.
That's a good song. Yeah.
Oh, so it's kind of fitting that they are at number 3. Number 2 are the ones to the bottom corner near you, Duran Duran.
Oh my God, I was a total Duranie. My whole room was plastered, ceiling and walls with Duran Duran when I was a kid.
Oh, they were so good. I
Yeah.
love their music. Even their later music,
Yeah.
is actually might even be even better. The stuff that nobody knows.
Right, right.
So
I went,
they were fantastic.
yeah.
The biggest problem they had, they did a soundtrack. You never do a soundtrack. You do a soundtrack, career's over.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know.
Yep. Yep.
I
Think
didn't know.
about it. You go back and find all those soundtracks, their career. Look, remember how great Elton John was and then he did Lion King?
Oh,
What did he
right.
do after that?
Interesting.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Every one of them, all of them,
Which
all the
soundtrack
bands.
did Duran
Kenny
Duran?
Loggins, right?
Which which soundtrack did Duran Duran do? What movie were they?
They did a View to a Kill for a
Oh,
Bond
the James
movie,
Bond movie.
yep.
Right, right,
And
right.
it was never the same after that. Never had another big hit or anything.
Wow, interesting. I went to a Duran Duran concert. I was totally in love with Nick Rhodes, right? And my friend and I, Stephanie, we went and we got these Smurfs and we wrote, "We love you," and we had love letters and we threw them on the stage.
Yeah.
It's just the
Well,
cuteness of
think
being
about
so
it.
young. It's hilarious, right?
Yeah.
Really,
Oh
we
yeah, when in your younger years you do all kinds of crazy stuff.
quite
But
crazy.
Phil Collins, remember Phil
Can you
Collins? How
believe?
he was a hit machine, right?
Yeah.
He did Against All Odds. Remember that movie?
Yes, yes, yes.
What did he do after that?
Nothing really, eh? Yeah, you're right.
Think
I'd
about
never
it.
thought of that, but that's true.
There's
Interesting.
always, an exception to the rule.
Mhm.
But think about Prince,
Yeah,
Purple Rain.
right,
After
right.
that, He did Under the Cherry Moon. He did a second movie, and then after that, it was really.
So what do you think that is? Is that because it's so mainstream that then or they just or maybe they make so
I
much
don't
money
know.
they don't need to do it anymore because it
I
gets
think I just think it's a soundtrack curse. I mean, it happens to all of them.
That's
Kenny Loggins did 2 movies, and then he never did anything.
wow, that's interesting.
Footloose, Top Gun, nothing.
Really, after those movies, he didn't do anything else. Love those
Nope.
movies. Those are two of my favorite movies. Those are
Right.
great. Yeah, yeah. Wow.
So just keep that in mind. All right. So number 2 was Duran Duran.
Okay.
Number 1, I have these guys. U2. Look,
Yeah,
they're just super talented.
yeah, totally.
I love most of the songs that I've ever heard from them.
Mhm.
I don't. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've heard a bad song from them.
True.
I don't think I've heard a
That's
bad
true.
song.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah.
And Bono has a powerful voice. These
Mhm,
guys can play,
mhm,
and I mean, these guys were they remade what it was like to be in an arena,
mhm.
because I remember in their heyday, they were the band.
Hmm.
And if you were a college student, that was your favorite band.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, it was that intense. Like their performances in their early days were just absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
And
cool.
like
Never saw the band.
50,000 people at the concerts, and
Wow.
it was crazy. So, U2 is my favorite of all the Band-Aid artists
Right. Right.
that performed. You know, if I included the spoken words,
Mhm.
it would be Paul McCartney, number 1.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good choice. Yeah. Good
So
choices.
that's that.
Oh,
Wow, this show flew by. Flew by.
so fast. I think we jumped a timeline or something. How are we already at 8:14? It's
All
so
right, let me check to see. All right, I got Danny's pictures. Let me
fast.
see. There's 1, there's 2. We're gonna take this one right here, and let me download this. All right, now let me see. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let me see. How do I add a is it? Nope, that's not it either. I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. They changed all of this, so it's like image. Here we go.
Add an
And
image.
then we're going to put this up. So here we go.
Let's see it.
Danny and his dog right there.
Aww.
The little doggy there.
Oh,
Um, that is a beautiful little dog.
yeah, cutie pie.
Danny sporting his Dodgers shirt there.
Cutie.
Congratulations, Danny, to your championship. So that is Danny and his dog. Oh, whoop, nope. Replace, remove. There we go. Danny, thank you so much. I love it. I love animals. That dog is absolutely beautiful, of course. Um, this is why we like doing the show, and like we get to interact with the people. And Danny is awesome. He's always here for us.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Thank you so much, Danny. That was awesome. I love it. So, yeah. So,
Magic of
I hope everybody
meditation. That's
enjoyed it.
sweet. Magic of
Yeah,
medication.
yeah,
You gotta wait.
yeah. Absolutely. I'll probably be with you again next week. So,
Okay, good, good, good. Awesome.
so, look, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. We talked about dogs for like 55 minutes, and and then the other stuff for about 5.
Yeah, it's all about dogs. Must love dogs. If you've watched this episode, you
That
must
would have been a
love
good name for the show too. Ooh,
dogs.
that would have been good.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
there's
good.
always tomorrow, because
Always.
tomorrow I'm going to be here with JJ.
Mhm.
And of course, we're going to be doing dogs as well.
Okay.
If I can find the thing, there it is. Thursday. JJ, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. if you're on the West Coast, like Luannah and Danny. Danny's out in LA, so he's on the same time as you.
Okay. Cool.
So I appreciate that. Luannah, today was awesome.
That was awesome. It was
Today was
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
We got to hang out, with
Oh no.
Dog Talk and Pono. Yep, exactly. Guest appearance. So we've had your dog and Becky's dogs on the show.
Oh, so.
Maybe tomorrow I might be able to get one of the dogs on from
Oh, that'd be
downstate.
fun from your neighbors. Yeah, beautiful.
So Kodak might be making an appearance.
Kodak. That's
So
a good
I don't
name.
know what he was named after.
Right.
Kodak.
Makes me remember Kodak cameras. Remember those? Oh my gosh,
Yes.
the little
Yes.
throwaway.
So hopefully Kodak makes an appearance. He probably will, because tomorrow I have a guy that's got to fix the light. It's complete darkness in my living room. So I need a new light because it completely died.
Uh,
And so there's somebody coming up. So we could be hearing hammering and powered tools and whatever it may be. So that could be going on. So yeah, I can't wait till tomorrow. Hopefully I can get him on here and have another dog appearance.
awesome.
It's never a bad thing. Never a bad thing.
No, never.
So I missed my opportunity to do the shows outside because it's cold now. So apparently it snowed last night, but I don't see anything on the grass, so it didn't
It
stick.
came and it went.
Yeah. So look, Luannah, where can they find you?
Luannah Victoria on Facebook, YouTube, my emails too. My website is also my personal website with my author website is also Luannah Victoria. Soulspectivesinstitute.com. That's where you can find out about my online work. And 2 days ago, I launched my first large online program course, and it's really amazing, called Rise Up with Grace and Grit. That's what it's called.
That's awesome. Look, if you need guidance, this is the person to go to. I'm
Oh,
telling you. Like
thank you, Ron.
we always get comments, and
Oh,
most of them are about you.
really?
Yes.
Oh,
We actually had someone comment they were so upset at the other person interrupting you. They were
oh,
like, "Who is this lady? She needs to go. She keeps interrupting her."
oh my God, that's hilarious.
So,
Oh,
yes, so the fans out there do love you.
oh.
And
Well,
look, it, you just got to get on there. Look, if you're
yeah.
feeling any kind of a negative way,
Hmm.
just go to the website. Just go there.
I've really, in my years of living and overcoming, I really have fine-tuned the way to help people shift, and literally every client that comes to me, the first hour they're already shifted, and the rest of the work is just helping them stay in the shift and to
Yeah,
build momentum. It's so beautiful, and it's like
that hard.
all of my suffering is now serving, which is really cool. Right? And
Just
it's all good.
just look at me as an example how, I don't know, out there that I am. I'm much more mellow.
Yeah, yeah, I
Oh,
can see that too.
I feel a lot better,
Oh, that's so
since
beautiful.
doing this with you and Kyle coming
Yeah,
on, really changed a lot of that. So,
beautiful. Thank
you
you.
guys,
That's
I do shows with you guys every week, and I feel like I'm getting treatment. I do.
beautiful.
I
Oh,
do.
really beautiful.
So, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Luannah will be back definitely next week, and
Coming to
we'll
you from
be.
LA next week. I'll be in Beverly Hills next week. Yeah.
Oh, Danny, she's gonna be in your area. You gotta find where she's filming. All right, everybody, have a great day.
All right. God bless. Cheers. Have a good week.